kidding.
The iCarly revival.
I watched the newest episode.
I'm pretty sure I'm caught up.
Will fix it myself. Is that what it's called?
Oh my god.
It wasn't that bad. Potential love interest added to the cast.
Oh yeah,
Blondie.
and he's super cute.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the iCarly revival. I don't care. I don't care, y'all. I really love it.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
It's funny.
I did spend my free time watching it of my own accord. So
Yes.
and can't say I hate it.
I think that they do really well at transitioning the child humor that it was before. It still has the same energy, but it's just we grew up.
Yeah, the threesome episode was really funny.
So funny. That's exactly what I want in my revival. And I don't usually I'm not a huge let's revive all these TV shows person. I'm not. But
I'm not.
I know you're not. But I really enjoyed this one, and I think it's really good, and that's what I have to say about it. You guys should watch it. It's so funny.
HBO Max.
We love Jerry Trainer.
We love... What? Ready? On 3?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
We love you, Jerry Trainer. Please come on the podcast.
Literally, I'm so conflicted about the iCarly revival simply because I think it gives us less of a chance.
I know. Because we probably could have literally gotten him.
Mm-hmm. I literally believe it in my soul.
But he is now
famous
in the spotlight again. Yeah. Not that he was ever not famous.
He was famous to us.
Yeah, he was always famous to me.
He always has a place in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. Hey, welcome to You're Kidding.
A podcast about nothing.
Yes, we are under the influence.
Yeah, we fucking are today.
Yes, we are.
No, we do not know what we're talking about.
I don't care if that clips. You have to keep it in.
I know. Oh God, we got so fucking loud. Okay.
My name is Maddison, and my pronouns are she, her.
And my name is Jayce, and my pronouns are they, them.
Yes, and listen, do you hear that wonderful sound of our voices?
And the air conditioning.
Oh, shit. Well, you're going to have to just deal with it. Well, actually, it shouldn't be too bad because we got our good microphones back.
Da, 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 da.
So it should sound really fucking good in your ears right now.
Hopefully.
Because we finally replaced the piece of equipment that broke. Mm-hmm. So we can use our not 360 microphone anymore. And our voices go directly into these little sound tubes.
And I really get to feel like I'm doing stand-up comedy again.
I love having a microphone in my hand, let me tell you.
Yeah, I do like to feel important. So.
Me too. And we're back from the road trip, which was the best fucking time ever.
It was really, really fun.
It was so awesome.
My top 3 highlights include the weird shop by the world's largest ball of twine in the middle of nowhere.
The Monster Emporium. I'm going to I have the sticker right here so I can say the name. Hold
on. Leave the mic.
Oh, God. I don't know.
Do you want me to read it?
I got it. Oh, okay. It's called Igor's Auditorium and Monster Museum.
You got it.
In Cocker City, Kansas.
It was in Kansas?
Yeah.
Wow. That was right at the beginning.
It was right away.
That's wild.
This is literally the first or second thing we did, I swear.
It had a very big impact. Visit it if you're ever going through Kansas.
Yeah.
And visit the ball of twine. You can add to it. I added to it.
Yeah, we all added to it. Yeah, I think we all added to it.
I don't know about that.
I helped you add to it.
Yes.
That's what happened. And there's a video of that. And we'll put it right here.
Oh my God. My hair in that video. when I put it up in a ponytail, no, we don't need to talk about it.
I think you always look so pretty.
And there were two cute boys
my
at the
God.
Ball of Twine having lunch, and I waltzed right up to them with my stupid little haircut, and I was like, "Hey."
Not my stupid little hair.
I was like, hey, will you take a picture of me and my friends?
Oh my God. And we looked good.
Yeah, well, I kind of looked like George Washington.
No. No. We looked good.
Oh my God. It was fun. That was one of my highlights. How about you?
That was incredible. One of my favorite moments, I was just talking about this to someone else like yesterday. We went to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And it was like a smoky and also real foggy and like just cloudy, bad weather day. Like it was kind of stormy. And we also didn't stay very long because Julia and I had food poisoning.
Which was sad.
Which was very sad.
But we got to see.
Yes,
the
but
geyser.
we got to see Old Faithful erupt, so you know that's what you go for. We also did like a 1.5 mile long hike, I would say.
Yeah, it was a cute little hike.
Yeah, like a little one, and then we hiked back to the car.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, and then on the way out, there's like these places to pull off and see nature, and there was this one river, and across from it was like these huge deer. And you could go right up to the river, and the deers were like right across from it. Julia was asleep because they were so sick. But Jayce and I pulled off, and we walked up to the river. And as we were walking down, every step you took, it was like 100 grasshoppers would go like whoosh, like around your feet, and I thought it was so beautiful, and I was like, I am at one with nature.
No.
And Jayce was like, oh my God.
And I was trying to do it quietly,
and then
because there was fucking deer and people around. So I was like, oh my God, oh my God, because I couldn't handle it.
It was dead silent because people were trying to not disturb the deers, and Jayce was like, oh my God,
freaking out. Because I wanted to
and
see
it was
the
my
deer.
favorite thing in the world.
It's so gross. I was so glad that I was wearing closed-toed shoes.
Oh my God, I was wearing like shorts and flip-flops. I was living.
I was wearing shorts too, but I was wearing tennies.
Oh, I was wearing tennies. We were in Yellowstone.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your next favorite part?
My next favorite part was going to the Twilight house.
Oh
I loved our little, you know what? I loved our whole like Twilight arc.
Me too.
Driving through the Olympic, is it the Olympic National Park or Olympia?
Yeah.
Olympic.
Olympia.
One of them. It's that one. And it's,
think it's Olympia.
Pacific Northwest. I don't know.
Yeah.
Olympia, whatever. And it was just so beautiful. And then it was so much fun. Our little like day trying to like run around that little town.
I loved it.
It was so fun. It was so fun. When we went to go see the Halloween Town place and then had that little date, that little dinner date. That was
At
that
the Italian
waitress.
restaurant. Oh my God.
That waitress was so
We
funny.
had this crazy waitress. She was amazing. It was like this full Italian restaurant, and we walk in, and it's just me and Jayce because Bryce has not joined us yet, and Julia is having like an extreme migraine. And so Jayce and I walk in to this restaurant, and it's full, and there's one waitress, and we get seated, and we're there forever, and no one comes to us. And then all of a sudden, this woman pops her head out from around the corner, and it's like, "I'll be right with you." And she has like the biggest eyes and the hugest smile on her face. And that was the energy for the whole meal, and it was incredible and insane. And they also, this place, I don't know the name of it, but I want to say had the best fucking strawberry lemonade I've ever had in my life.
It was so yummy.
It was in this giant
Did we
mason
both
jar.
get fettuccine Alfredo?
Yes.
It was so good.
Yeah, so incredible.
Didn't you say?
It was the best fettuccine Alfredo I had ever had.
Yeah.
In St. Helens,
Washington.
Washington. Yeah. I don't remember the name of the place,
I don't
but
know
it was
either.
an Italian place.
It was like waterfront.
Yeah, it was something waterfront. It was like right where
Yeah.
all the main little stores are. So shout out to that place. I don't know
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah, it was really great.
While we were driving through Olympia, we were like on the edge of the United States, and we were like just driving along the ocean, and it was so cool.
It was so weird. It was
Like,
cool. It was really
that's crazy.
beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. It was such a nice drive. I enjoyed being in the car more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, except for like the 300 miles in Idaho.
Yeah, I mean, like there were some
That
really
sucked.
long ones, but I thought I was like gonna like dread driving, and each time we had to do a really long drive, I was just like, all right, here we go.
Yeah,
You
me
know?
too, because it's like part of it.
Yeah.
You know, and we also like tried to find on like on the 12-hour drives when we went to the Potato Museum.
Yeah, or like the world's largest Van Gogh painting.
Yeah, or we went to those falls, Shoshone Falls. That place. You know, we had a lot of like little cute
We did have a lot of little cute.
detours, and
Yeah.
that was like the funnest part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Though I will say, I think I will agree with you that my absolute favorite portion of it was like the Twilight / just Washington.
Yeah, Washington was really cool, and Portland, and like, yeah. Oregon and Washington was really great. I love the Pacific Northwest. I'm no stranger to the area, so
Yeah.
it was really great to be over there. And our Airbnb in Portland was so cute.
So
I really loved it. Shout out to those people.
so cute. And and also, I mean, the whole thing was so fucking awesome. But the last little bit when Bryce got to join us and then like go through South Dakota with us, because South Dakota has so much stuff, you know?
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff there.
It's a huge state. A lot of, yeah, it was
the
wonderful.
Corn Palace was the most surreal experience of my entire life.
If you ever are going through South Dakota, you have to go. They have this Corn Palace, and it is a giant building, and it's covered in corn and like murals and art of corn.
Yeah, and I don't know what I was expecting, but we walk in and it's a stadium. So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh.
But it was built in like 1903 or some shit.
Yeah. But it's this like decked out like basketball stadium, like kind of.
Totally.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, we probably like can't go in there. It's probably just like a stadium. And I was like, but we should go check it out, you know. So we all go up there, and there's a store
Yeah, it's like the gift shop basically.
is on the basketball court.
Yeah.
And there's just this old man sitting in the audience because there's like seats. It's like a stadium.
Yeah.
And what is the thing called? The Jumbotron?
Yeah, the Jumbotron.
They're just playing this documentary about the Corn Palace and about like the 1900s.
Yeah, it was so strange.
It was the weirdest shit. And so it was like no music except for when they were playing like dramatic string instrumentals to transition the documentary out. Like it was so weird.
There
it was the
a
weirdest
really
shit
good
ever.
ice cream place across the
Yeah.
street.
I got a mood ring there
So did Bryce.
and a little rock that is carved into a cat.
I got a little necklace with a buffalo on it
Mm-hmm. It was cute.
and a slushie.
Did I also get a slushie?
Yeah, I think we all did.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
Those workers were funny too. Okay.
Anyway, so we're back from the trip. Sorry we were gone for a while.
Yeah.
I was sick, and then Jayce was like super sick
Yeah, it was
after we
bad.
got back. So it was just not possible to record. But we're all back here, baby. And it's Jayce's
Fuck yeah, baby.
turn. Fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Boo. White Claw Friday.
Fuck yeah,
I
baby.
can't do it like you. I'm so excited to hear what is this about today.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about something that's like very near and dear to me.
Okay.
So you have to do your best to listen and don't look.
I'm not looking.
Close your eyes. Okay.
Oh my God, what is it?
So let's talk about Gossip Girl.
Oh my God. Go Piss Girl. Oh my God.
So Gossip
I've seen
Girl, I'm glad. It's had a popular resurgence on Twitter recently. So it's back in fashion. It was really popular a really long time ago. So I'm glad to see that my favorite meme is going strong.
that. It's a good one.
Yeah, I fucking love this show. It's like one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So it's like about it's about these like rich teenagers, and they live in New York. And
I would love for that to be me.
I know we were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just kind of do whatever the fuck they want, and it's dramatic as hell. So yeah, I'm just gonna sort of like introduce you to the cast,
I love that. I'm ready.
and then yeah, we'll just like go from there. So these are the main characters. This is our like main cast and crew. So Blake Lively here, Blondie.
Yeah, no, we love her.
She literally, her acting in this series, it's so good. Like,
Wait, really? I love her.
and she's definitely the best one.
Well, she's fucking
no
incredible,
offense to everyone
so-
else in the show, but she's really given it her all in every scene. It's really funny. But yeah, so she's Serena Vanderwoodson. She's like super fucking rich.
Not Vanderwoodson.
I know.
Oh my God.
She's super rich, but she's been missing. So the thing is, not like abducted. Like she just left. She was like goodbye New York, but she's back. That's what the first episode of Gossip Girl is
my
about.
God.
It's Serena's back. This is Blair.
St. Clair.
Yes. Oh my God, kind of could do.
Oh, I'm
could
sure.
definitely do drag and look exactly like her. Not even gonna lie.
1,000%. Yeah.
But yeah, Blair is Serena's best friend from before she left. She's also dating this guy. His name is Nate Archibald.
No.
You have to remember these names.
Oh my God.
Get ready, it's a lot.
I have to remember.
I'll have the pictures up on the screen the whole time though, so I can point at them when I'm talking.
Oh,
But you
okay.
have to try really hard.
I'm gonna.
This is Dan Humphrey. He's the poor one.
Oh yeah, Humphrey.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
dad is. He's the quote unquote poor one. He's rich. He's
Oh
just
my
as
God.
rich as the rest of them. Don't let him fool you. But he is like the outsider. So every episode he's like, I don't get you people.
Oh my
I'm just like a
God.
simple man. And this is his little sister, Jenny Humphrey. And I don't like her.
Yeah, I don't like her either. Just looking at her.
Yeah. She's my least favorite. This is Chuck Bass.
I know about Chuck Bass. I had Tumblr.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. So he's Nate's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he is in love with Blair for most of the series.
Yeah.
This is Vanessa. She is Dan's like ex-best friend who left New York for a bit and is also now back. And before she left, Dan was like, I love you. And she was like, no, I'm leaving. But now she's back, and the first thing she says is like, do you still love me? Like, I'm back now. Are you still gonna like feel the same way? But Dan has a crush on Serena.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there's this entity called Gossip Girl who is just like a blogger who is in everybody's fucking business all the fucking time. Could be you.
Could be me. It could be.
And they send out these like email blasts that are always like like lonely boy spotted at the steps with Serena Vanderwoodson. Wonder if Chuck will. It's like so stupid. Wonder if Chuck will be the only one dateless to the like hats off party this weekend.
Imagine if someone like stalked you to do that.
Dude, and it's narrated by Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, uncredited, but it's her.
The whole series?
Yeah, all the Gossip Girl parts.
And they
Yeah.
don't credit her?
It's just like, and then she's in the last episode, and she's like XOXO Gossip Girl, and she like says it. Yeah,
That is so silly. I love it.
yeah, it's really, but she's not Gossip Girl.
Yeah, I know who Gossip Girl is.
Yeah, evil.
I know.
Horrible
Well, I
decision.
didn't mean. Okay, here's the deal. Well, let me just say for the people.
Yeah, let them know.
I've never seen Gossip Girl, but it was like spoiled for me on like Tumblr, like so randomly, like you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, now I don't want to watch like the whole fucking series because
Well, I'll
I'm just
tell
so
you,
sad.
It's worth it, anyways.
I believe
because
you.
the ending and the fact that he is Gossip Girl
Yeah.
has literally nothing to do with the entire series. It was entirely left field, and it didn't
I'm
make
not
any
surprised
sense
about that.
So yeah, you're not. Yeah.
Oh, but I was gonna say
Mm-hmm.
also, I didn't watch this, but I did watch Pretty Little Liars, which feels similar.
Yeah.
I know
very
it's
much
different
so.
and like there's more like horror in Pretty Little Liars,
Yeah.
but
No, it's very similar. I was just watching an episode last night of Gossip Girl, and the band who sings that song that's like the theme song for Pretty Little Liars,
Yeah.
they performed that song at a dance in season 1 of Gossip Girl. And so when it came on, I was like, what is this? And I think it's like Pretty Little Liars.
well, yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
written for the show. Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah,
so-
no, I know, but it was just interesting that it's on both of those.
Yeah. So
You know.
interesting.
Yeah, because they're
Love.
so similar. Yeah, so that's our main cast.
Remember when Adam Lambert was on Pretty Little Liars?
Oh my god, love Mike Lamberts.
Oh my god, you know I love Mike Lamberts. Sorry, continue. I want to hear about Gossip Girl.
No, I wish Adam Lambert was on Gossip Girl. Lady Gaga was on Gossip Girl.
Oh my god.
But
As
not
like
just like she just like did a song.
oh, okay.
Like it wasn't like she was on it, but she like performed on it. It wasn't just like her song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah. So these are our secondary characters. I know. It is. They're both to be. Yeah. So
Hold on. Is that Sebastian fucking Stan?
it is. He plays Carter Bazin, who is a guy who is older than all of them and like went off and like everyone is like, oh, he's so rough and evil because he fights and smokes weed and stuff, and he comes back into their lives to like cause a bunch of trouble and tries to date Serena and steal her from Dan, and then he like gets her roped into a bunch of like drug money stuff.
Is that Aaron Tveit?
Is that Aaron Tveit? I've never.
Is that
I
Aaron
have to
fucking
look it up.
Tveit?
I don't think so.
If it's not, that picture looks like Aaron Tveit.
Aaron, okay,
This
Googling.
girl is on
Famous.
Criminal Minds, and it's like a pivotal moment of the series. I don't want to spoil it. But
Oh my god.
she kills somebody.
I
Is it?
yeah, it's
Yes!
I don't know. I didn't even
And I know that's
that.
Hilary Duff down
And
there.
that is Hilary Duff. Yeah. So
I
so,
thought
yeah.
this was the guy that played Ezra on Pretty Little Liars at first, but I know it's not.
No.
But it does.
He's
look,
like old.
yeah,
Old.
that picture just like the hair. Anyway,
No, I hear you. So on the left here, we have our love triangle. So this guy is Bart Bass. It's Chuck's dad. Okay.
all right.
This is, I don't know his first name, Humphrey. Rufus. It's Rufus
oh,
Humphrey.
okay.
And he's Dan's dad. And this is Lily Vanderwoodson. It's Serena's mom. And they're in a love triangle because Rufus and Lily, they dated when she was in her 20s. But Bart is like a millionaire. So she is she has this whole drama arc where she's
aren't
in
they
love with
both rich?
Rufus. They are, but Bart's richer. He owns hotels. Bass Industries is like a hotel
All right.
industry.
Okay.
Yeah, so she ends up marrying Bart, and then Chuck becomes Serena's brother. But there's also an arc where Rufus and Lily get married, and then Dan and Serena are stepbrother and sister while they are also dating.
Oh
So
my god.
fun fact about that. That's a popular trope within.
I'm not
Yeah.
too surprised, honestly.
This Hilary Duff, I don't remember her character's name if I'm being
That's
completely
okay.
honest.
That's Hilary Duff.
But she comes in during the college arc. I'm not really going to talk much about her arc because I think that I don't really like seasons 3 through 6. So I'm going to be focusing mainly on seasons 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
But she's there and I felt obligated to include her.
You were correct.
Yeah. I don't remember her name either. Miss Brown Hair.
That was the one that was on Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
in a
yeah.
bunch of stuff too, but I don't know her like name.
Maybe it's like
her real name.
Regina or something. Maybe I'm just thinking of that because of Mean Girls. But she just comes in and she, like halfway through season 1, she just comes back and is like, I have a bunch of dirt on all of you. So she like blackmails everyone. And then this is Trip. He is
Aaron Tveit.
Yeah, he is Nate Archibald's brother. And
Okay.
he has a whole arc where has a wife and he's hooking up with Serena on the side and cheating on his wife while also trying to become a politician by corrupting government officials. And Nate has to turn him into the police.
Yikes.
Yeah, Nate has a lot of issues with the police in his family. His dad gets arrested for doing a bunch of drugs, and then come to find out he's actually been laundering millions of dollars from his company. And then he gets arrested, and then his mom is like, this is your fault. It's a whole thing. Nate has it really bad, but he's hot, so.
So it's like whatever.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this is Eric. Eric is
He's
Serena's
cute.
little brother.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a whole arc where him and the little sister, the little Humphrey,
Uh-huh.
the one I don't like.
Yeah, the blondie.
Yeah. They're like sort of maybe romantic. But guess what?
What?
He's gay.
Yay! We love that.
Yeah.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
These pictures look so different. His hair?
I know. After he comes out, he dyes it black.
Oh, good call.
It was blonde though. In season 1, he dyed it. It was like fake dyed blonde.
Oh, I like that too.
Yeah. So he really goes through quite the transformation. And then for seasons like 4 and 5, they just don't have him on anymore. So there's no gay people anymore.
That's homophobic.
I know, it's really fucking rude. So now that we know all the characters,
Okay.
there's something we have to do.
Oh my god.
And that is take a BuzzFeed quiz
God.
about which character
Okay.
we are now that we know who they are. Okay?
I'm ready.
So we can do yours and then we'll do mine,
Okay.
I guess. Okay. Pick a pattern. We've got a lot of options here. We've got some dots. We've got some plaids. We've got some waves. Some leopard print or cheetah, perhaps. I'm not incredibly sure. Trying to give a little play-by-play for the people.
Did you say who's going first?
You.
I'm first. Okay. There's something about this one that's calling my name. I have no idea how to describe this.
It's like a kaleidoscope square.
yeah, and it's like maroon and green and gold.
Mm-hmm. Pick a dog.
Ooh, pick
shouldn't be hard.
dogs.
Shouldn't be hard.
Is there a pit bull?
Probably not. If I could guess.
There is not. I'm gonna pick. I like big dogs, so I'm gonna pick this big white one.
That's cute.
Yeah. Okay. The most important TV show of all time.
Oh my god.
Important. Okay, these are the options.
You can say all these options suck. So
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's Friends, Sex and the City, Lost, Game of Thrones, Scandal, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Gilmore Girls. I don't watch TV, or all these options suck. And for me, if I had to pick one and I didn't have to pick all these options suck, I'd probably pick Scandal, even though I haven't watched it. Because out of all of these, I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Important is a weird word.
I'm so sorry for that long pause. It could be like important to you, or you
Important
could take
to
it
me,
as
then I don't
you could
have
take it
any
as
of these.
important to history, important to. Ooh, I just tapped the microphone against my chest. It's important to television as an industry.
I'm gonna pick Scandal, even
Okay.
though Okay.
Oh, pick a potato.
Oh, I want to pick
Ooh,
all the potatoes.
Okay. Are you gonna pick?
Are you gonna guess what I'm
Waffle?
gonna pick? Oh no, I'm
No,
gonna
Curly?
pick Curly for sure.
Curly was my second guess. If
What?
this is a warning, if you like those gross, soft ass smiley face French fries, I'm coming for you.
I mean, I don't want to pick them, but
They're
I will
nasty.
eat it.
I will eat it.
There
but
is
I
no
don't want
potato
to.
that is nasty,
It's-
except for the Wingstop fries. Those are gross. But
The perfect fry has the best ratio of crunchy to soft.
a beer battered fry.
Exactly.
For
and
me.
you look at those little smiley face, sad excuses for a little border, a little shell, if you will. It's an abomination.
Yeah.
It might as well be filled with mac and cheese. I'd prefer if they were filled with mac and cheese. If they're going to be soft.
That sounds kind of good.
You know what I mean? With a soft breading.
Yeah.
Why would you put a potato with a soft breading? I don't. Okay, now I'm stepping off my soapbox and I'm putting it under my arm.
Oh my god. Hey, what street would you want to live on? And it's a bunch of pictures of streets. And some of them are like city, country. This one's weird
It's
medieval.
like, yeah, would you live in a castle, perhaps?
I'm gonna pick this one.
That's the one I'm leaning towards as well.
it looks like Italy, basically.
It does look like Italy.
Ooh, an Instagram filter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's all the basic Instagram filters, and then also no filter and what is Instagram. I'm gonna pick X Pro 2. It's probably my go-to, even though I don't really use those.
Cultured. Did back in the day though.
Oh, back in the day I used Picnic. So,
Not me. I used Kelvin.
I don't know what that is.
It's the one that makes everything like a little bit like tinted, like it's just stupid. It was a bad one.
Oh my god, don't even worry, mine look fucking terrible.
This next one is a hard one.
Which city is better than New York City? LA, Paris, London, Florence, Amsterdam, Toronto, Berlin. No city is better than NYC, or cities are lame. I feel like I can't correctly judge because I've only been to New York City of all of these.
So then no city.
Oh, well, I've been to
is
LA,
better.
I guess. But
You can think like metaphorically about it. You don't have to though. You can be literal about it
I
too.
would guess for me, well, actually, maybe Amsterdam.
I want to go to Amsterdam so bad.
I feel like I'd fit in there. I'm going to pick that.
To be in Germany or Amsterdam. Oh my god.
Which social media network is totally over? Instagram, what is this? LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest. I don't even know what that is.
Dude, neither do I. Does that mean
So-
we're young?
I think so.
It means we're not millennials.
I guess I gotta pick that one's totally over because I don't even recognize it, and I recognize all the other ones: YouTube, Tumblr, Venmo. I don't know what that one is. Okay.
Which text is the most fucked up? What does that even mean?
Oh my god, I know what I'm
know
picking.
your answer. Yeah.
Oops, let me say it. Sorry. The answers are K, you're the best. CU2 night, all not spelled out. LOL, capitalized. The colon P.
Little tongue out guy.
Little tongue out. Yeah, I love that. KK. Oh my god, JK. Hashtag JK. No answer, or 3 days later, sorry, I must have missed this. That one That one's me. Fucking answer my text messages. Anyway. Which color would you literally never wear? Black is so boring. Yellow's too in your face. Orange is super ugly. Green is just so nasty. Blue is totally blah. How does anyone wear white? Red is aggressive. Pink is just not for me. Purple. Ugh. I'm saying purple. I never wear purple.
Yeah. I think I have like one shirt that's purple. And I don't wear it very often.
I can't even think of one thing I own that's purple.
I just got it from my mom the other day, too. It's not even like a shirt that I purchased.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like velvety. It's like a little 70s moment.
Oh, I do have a purple dress that's velvety. I might have gotten rid of it. I don't know. Anyway.
Choose some dinner.
I'm going to choose some dinner. Lobster roll, salad, sushi, pizza, quiche, calamari, lasagna, scallop potatoes. I don't know what that is. Aloo tiki?
You don't know what scalloped potatoes are?
No, this. Aloo tiki.
I don't know what that is either.
I don't know.
Should we Google it?
I don't know if that's correct.
I will Google it.
Of all of these, I'm actually going to pick lobster roll, even though I don't even like seafood. But the only lobster rolls I've had were in Boston, and they were fucking so good. But I never want to order one here because I know that, like, the lobsters in Boston are, like, the fucking best because it's a Boston.
Heard.
So I feel like they're going to be bad if I get one here.
I figured out what that dish is. It's potatoes. It's potatoes and, like, curry spices and, like, chickpeas, and it's, like, rolled up in a little ball, and then it's, like, breaded a little bit.
I would love to try that.
Yeah, it sounds good. Finally, last question.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I got to pick my dessert. Snickerdoodles eclair, cinnamon roll, chocolate cake, chocolate cranberry cookies, chocolate babka.
It's like bread.
Okay. Apple pie, strawberry wafers, or mochi.
When I tell you I love a strawberry wafer.
I do too. Of all these, honestly, I'm going to pick eclairs. I fucking love a cold, oh my God.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you're Chuck?
I'm Chuck Bass.
Wow.
Wow, I just want to take a bow for that one.
Would you like to read the description of Chuck?
I would love to.
Look at him. He's handsome.
Lucky you. You're Chuck Bass. You're the top of the top. Everyone wants to be close to you because you're hot shit. You're loyal to the few. I'm sorry, I got lost.
You care about.
Oh, thank you. You're loyal to the few that you care about, but know that the rest aren't worth your time. You're savvy and smart. Sometimes you make mistakes. I don't know about that. Okay, you always make mistakes. Yeah, that's me. But under all that armor, it's a soft heart, I think.
Yeah,
that is
so.
trying to be better.
Well.
Wow, how accurate
Chuck.
for me.
And Chuck was the only one you knew, too.
It
so
was.
That's really,
I'm glad I got him.
You manifested it. Okay.
Okay.
My turn. Okay. We don't got to read out all the options again, but I am going to go through it. Pick a pattern.
I really like that green, too.
That is exactly what I was going to pick. Green plaid. Pick a dog. Probably...
That's a really cute one.
Yeah, probably that dog. It's like a little... I don't even know dog breeds at all. So it's brown and
Wait,
cute.
let me see it again. It looks like a little golden doodle.
Well, it's really fucking cute and it has long hair. What is the most important TV show of all time? And the only correct option is Gilmore Girls. Pick a potato. Okay, these little crispy looking guys up in the top right look like the most appetizing fry I've ever seen. These are my thoughts that I had while you were doing yours. I was thinking, like, which would I pick? Okay, which street? Definitely got to do Italy.
Yeah, I got him.
100%.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Okay, Kelvin. That's my go-to. And you know I love Instagram, so. Okay, which city is better than New York City? Paris, 100%. Which social media network is so totally over? Like that one that we don't know about. Which text message is the worst? Probably just no answer.
Yeah.
Which color would you literally never wear? Well, here's the thing. I don't really wear red.
Yeah, you don't. I've never seen you in red.
Yeah. I used to wear a lot of red. And now I don't. A nice story for you about me.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wearing red right now.
Oh, I guess I am. This is like my one red shirt that I have.
Conveniently. Yeah, I guess it's not aggressive. It says red is aggressive, but I just don't wear it very often. Okay, choose some dinner. Pizza. I love pizza.
I also love pizza.
Like, especially on like a flatbread.
I have a coupon for $10 off.
Should we? I'll get pizza.
Should
I'll
we?
for 100% get pizza.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I have to agree with you about the eclair. Oh my god.
Serena! Oh my god.
Main character shit.
That, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Oh my god, yeah.
You're misunderstood.
Oh no.
People think that they know you, but they have no idea. You put on a strong front, but really you're soft inside. You just want to be able to be yourself. Don't be scared. Fuck the haters.
This sounds eerily similar to the end of mine. That we put on a strong front, but we're really soft.
That's kind of all of the characters because they're all like horrible people, but they are also all mentally ill.
Relatable, yeah.
And there's a lovely photo of her here that is just her chest.
Yeah, you can't even see her face. It's just
a little
tits.
sexist, but it's fine.
I love Blake Lively.
Me too.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, so now that we know, we can talk a little more about it. Have you seen... She did a shark movie now. Soul Surfer. Was that Blake Lively?
No.
What was Blake Lively in? Blake Lively was in a shark movie. No, Blake Lively was in a shark movie. Don't talk.
Soul Surfer is not. That is like a young... Oh my god, hold on.
Blake Lively is young.
Not as young as that girl.
Blake Lively's shark movie. I'm Googling it. She was in The Shallows. You ever seen The Shallows?
No.
It's Serena. Oh, well, it's Blake. Blake she's like surfing, and then this big shark comes, and then there's like two big sharks, and she's stuck on this rock, and she's,
Anna Sophia Robb is 27. Blake Lively's like late 30s.
But that movie came out forever ago.
Yeah, she's 27
was-
right now. Soul Surfer, she was like a kid.
I don't know.
I guess Blake Lively's
They're
only
blonde
33.
shark movies.
I
don't know
literally
what to
thought
tell
Blake
you.
Lively was like 40.
Blake Lively is not an old person. She was on Gossip Girl.
I don't know. I guess she's just always looked like an adult.
Yeah, 100%.
You know.
That. But she's young. She's not super old. She was young during that time. But yeah, The Shallows is the movie I was thinking of. It's really good. She gets stranded. Plug my computer in. Womp, womp. Yeah, she gets stranded on a rock. And she's like really close to shore, but if she gets in the water, she will get eaten by a shark.
Oh, sad.
So she just is out there for a bit. It's one of
Dies.
those. No, I don't think so. It's been a while. It came out in 2016. But she really did a really good job with it. So here's all our characters. I put them all on one screen.
Okay.
Here you are. Where's Chuck? Here you are. Here's me.
Oh, so far apart.
I know. They don't really ever get together. So season 1, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown of the
Okay.
best moments. So Serena comes back after like really not communicating to anyone. Blair freaks out. She's like, fuck you, dude. She's like, you're not invited to my party that I'm about to throw. You're not my best
uninvited to the
friend.
party.
And she reads her this letter. She pulls out a letter and she reads it to her. It's a letter she wrote to Serena while she was gone. And it's like, you weren't here, and my dad came out as gay, and he left us, and he moved to France with his boyfriend, and I
Good
don't
for
have a
him.
dad, and you're not here. And so Serena's like, dude, I'm so sorry. But little does Blair know, Serena, before she left, had sex with Nate, who is Blair's boyfriend. And Nate cheated on Blair with Serena, and they just never told anyone. And now that she's back, Nate's like, I missed her, and I'm in love with her.
Oh, no.
So there's this big party, and it's a masquerade. And Blair shows up, and she's like, I made this, like, puzzle, like, sort of like a trail. You know what I'm saying?
A maze?
Not a maze. You know, when you like have to go do a bunch of things and talk to people.
Oh, scavenger hunt.
A scavenger hunt. And she's like, Nate has to go talk to all these girls, and they're going to give him hints about where I am. And then if he finds me before midnight, I'm going to fuck him and give him my virginity.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
And so Nate is like not trying because he just found coke in his dad's office, and he's just trying to find Blair to be like, I'm sad, I want to talk to my girlfriend, but she isn't answering her phone because she wants to keep with the whole scavenger hunt thing. And so he goes to Serena and is like, can I talk to you about this thing I'm going through? And then they get a little closer, and then at the masquerade party, Jenny is there. She's trying to disguise herself because Blair told her not to come if she wanted to be in the popular girl group at school.
Oh my God.
So
okay.
Jenny snuck in anyways, and she takes Serena's mask and jacket because Serena's like, I don't want these anymore. We can just like switch. Mm-hmm. So Nate, thinking that Jenny is Serena, comes up behind her and like grabs her and is like, I'm still in love with you. And I think we should tell Blair, and I think we should be together. And then he goes, and if you don't say no, I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to kiss you. And Jenny doesn't say anything, and he turns her around and they make out. And then Jenny runs away. And so then, I know, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's juicy.
I know. And so he's like, Serena, where are you going, Serena? And then Serena walks up behind him and is like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh my God, who was that? And at the same time, Dan is like pissed off at Serena because she took a different date to the masquerade ball because he was hanging out with Vanessa and lying about it. And being like, no, I was just, it was just like hanging out with my family, but he was really like going on dates with Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
And so Dan sees Jenny leaving and is like, Serena. And then he gets like upset because Serena ignored him when it was really just his sister trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So then a lot of stuff happens with like the parents are, reconnecting, and the kids are causing trouble and going to bars and robbing stores because they're rich. Uh-huh. So it's like a lot of that. And then there's this big birthday party, and Nate at this point has broken up with Blair. And he's like, he was going to propose to her, and it's her birthday, and she's like, waiting for a call from him at midnight because he calls her every year on her birthday at midnight. And Chuck Bass is there, and he comes up and he's like, I don't think Nate is gonna be like reaching out to you tonight. Like, I think he's over you. And he's like, but if you're interested, oh my God. I will come with you. And she's like, no, because rewind to the beginning of the season, right? Mm-hmm. After, like, Nate and all the weirdness with Serena was going on, Blair goes out to a club with Chuck and does, like, a stripper burlesque dance on stage and then fucks him in his limo. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm in love with you. And she's like, no, I'm trying to get Nate back. That is a mistake. So this whole time, she's like, no. And then Nate ignores her on her birthday because he's hanging out with Jenny Humphrey, dude.
No.
The girl that he had kissed at the ball. thinking it was Serena.
No.
Yeah. So Blair and Chuck hook up. They have sex. Then all of the plot shifts to the parents all of a sudden. And there's this whole plot where it's like the mom, Lily, and Rufus, and it's like, will they, won't they? And then Bart Bass, Chuck's dad, comes in at the last minute. And on Christmas, Rufus is like, I'm going to propose to Lily. And so he calls her and he's waiting outside her like apartment because they live in like a penthouse like thing. And he's like waiting for her and he's like calling her. At the same time, she is with Chuck and Bart with her family opening Christmas presents and he proposes to her. And she like looks at her phone and like contemplates opening it because Rufus is calling, and then she puts it away and then she gets proposed to when he was like about to ask her to marry him.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And then Bart dies. He gets murdered.
The really, really rich one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's this guy.
That's that murdered?
It's Chuck's dad. He gets assassinated.
No way.
Yeah.
I love these shows.
So Chuck loses his marbles. He like is so sad, and he goes on these benders and he's like avoiding Blair, and Blair's like worried about him because they have like a weird relationship. And he's like, I have to like take over, but I'm just gonna go on these benders and get really drunk and be MIA. So then Lily and Rufus start hooking up, and that's like a thing. And then it turns out that Bart Bass is not actually dead. He's just been in hiding.
This is Riverdale.
I know. So then later in the series, literally, Blair gets abducted by the people who are after Bart Bass. They are releasing gas into this warehouse, and there's this guy who's just standing there like lighting a lighter, and Blair is like, oh my god, it's gonna explode any minute. And then Chuck like comes in and he's like, I'm here to save you, and he saves her, and then they fall in love like for real. And then they're in love for like pretty much the rest of the series, except for a brief moment where Blair gets engaged to a prince in France. And that is
him?
They get married, her and the prince, and then they get divorced, and then she gets back with Chuck.
Why do they get divorced?
Because she's like, I don't like him, he's boring, I'm in love with Chuck.
A prince is boring?
Yeah, she just doesn't like him. It just doesn't work out. Yeah, and then there's this college arc. So they all graduate from high school, and Gossip Girl is like sort of obsolete at this point. Like they get text messages sometimes, but it's mainly become about like the family and home life drama. It's not really about school. It was never really about school, and they all graduate. So it's like, who cares about Gossip Girl? They're all going to college. And Penn Badgley, Dan, this guy goes to NYU and meets Hilary Duff, and they start dating. And so their thing is that she's an actor and he's a writer, and they're dating. But Vanessa also goes to NYU, and she's still in love with Dan. And Serena and Blair have the craziest plotline of all time. So Serena's dream was to go to Brown, right? In season 1, they have this episode where they bring in these college representatives, and Blair gets up on stage and is like, Serena went to rehab for alcohol in front of all of the reps, and just like lets them all know. And it's like a lie. And not that that's like a bad thing. It obviously, but it was just like crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah, and so Serena decides after that day that she's going to try to get into Yale, which is where Blair really wants to go. And Serena's like, I'm going to steal it from Blair. I'm going to take away her college dream, and it's going to be my dream now. So they both get into Yale. They both get invited to the dean's like home on campus to do this like night with all of these other students that are like his chosen group. You know what I mean? You know how like Ivy League's like weird shit. So they get chosen to do this, and they have to write in the answer to the question, who would you most like to eat at dinner with, dead or alive? And Blair has an answer because she's been prepping for this night for her whole life because she really wanted to fucking go to Yale and have this night. So she has told Serena when they were in high school, like, oh, the answer is blah, 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 blah. So Serena takes the answer and she puts it in the little like thing. Like she writes it down, puts it in the thing. And then Blair takes the thing and she's like, well, I'm just going to write down my answer. And she puts it in. Then the dean starts reading them one by one and he congratulates Serena on like the answer that she gave. He's like, this is like my answer, like, and nobody knows, you know, blah, 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 blah. And Blair's pissed. Then he opens up the next one and it's this random guy's name. I don't know the name off the top of my head. Craig. We'll call him Craig. He's like, oh, Craig. And he's like, Blair, you wrote this. Who is this? And Blair goes, it's the man that Serena murdered. And then it turns out that before Serena had disappeared, like before season 1, and this all happens in like season 4, and like before season 1, the reason why Serena left New York is because she was doing drugs with a guy and gave him a bunch of drugs, and then he overdosed and died in front of her.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then Blair tells everybody at Yale and tells the dean all about it at that little like group night. And then she gets kicked out of Yale, Blair does. And she has to go to a different school.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, I just sort of, that's really what I have. Oh.
What?
And then, this is actually, I can't believe I even forgot about this. I really hope this is important, the order of the slides. I really hope I'm not about to mess up this moment. But.
Do you want to check? I'll close.
Literally really close your eyes.
Looking.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Okay. I'm nervous. What?
So there is another character that is important that I have excluded from this group that we have not talked about. There's a plot line where Serena's living at home with her parents after dropping out of college. And this guy comes and he's like really, really handsome.
I'm nervous. Who is it going to be?
He's like dates Serena for a little bit, and it turns out he's just there to scam her and steal money from her and like get her to donate things. And
this sounds familiar. I feel like I might know it when you say it.
It is the one and only Armie Hammer. And I made this meme. It says, "Watch out, Serena. He's a cannibal. Oh no, she can't hear. She has her AirPods in."
Oh, not Armie Hammer.
Yeah, and he has like a significant arc on the show.
I don't.
He's sexy.
He wants to eat you, Jayce. Not in a. Well, I guess it's a sexy way for him, but not in a sexy way.
Not in a sexy way for me.
Shut up. Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding.
He is so evil.
I know, it's like so, but I put a lot of work into this
It's like
meme.
so evil that you have to laugh at it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Know what I mean?
When he popped up on the show, I was like,
The joys of watching old things and then being like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly.
We don't fuck with them.
Yeah, but luckily, as soon as he gets found out by the parents that he's like sort of scamming Serena and like, you know, he gets removed from the series.
Good, bye.
So it's just a brief cameo for half of a season, but horrifying nonetheless.
I'm sure it's not as horrifying as the twins in The Social Network.
Oh my God. The way I love that movie.
I really loved it, but he was terrifying.
Literally, when he would wear a little headband and it would push his hairs up, I was like,
I can't.
Horrifying. And they were like, Dad, my lawyers.
No.
Absolutely horrendous.
I can't believe that our favorite movies are directed by the same person. And we didn't know.
Yeah. So yeah, just to close it out, we can just talk a little bit about the statistics. Those are my favorite moments. I don't know.
I loved that.
Yeah, those are the most meaningful ones to me because it's the ones I remember. So, so season 1, 2007, it was like almost 3 million views, and Skins had just happened in the UK. So the US was like, we need a raunchy show to compete with Skins because Skins was all about like drugs and money and sex. Blake Lively is putting in the work is also something that I mentioned because
Yeah,
she really
totally.
is. Season 2 is 2008, so it's like even more, almost closer to 3 million views, 2.8 million. It's just as iconic as season 1. They're still in high school. They're still, this is the whole Bart Bass has been killed and Chuck is going absolutely crazy, but he's still in love with Blair. And it was the best on-screen romance ever, Chuck and Blair, period.
I've read
There's
about that.
lots of YouTube videos in tribute to their relationship.
Oh my God.
Season 3, 2009, 2 million views. So season 3, I like to call it the beginning of the end because it's when they go to college and it's when things just sort of start to get bad.
That always happens with TV shows. It's like we have to raise the stakes, but then the stakes get raised like so much that it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it just went on for a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
They started when they were juniors in high school, and the whole appeal was like the gossip in high school. And now they're in college, and then they drop out of college, and then, it's sort of like, I know you haven't seen Gilmore Girls, but Gilmore Girls has a similar issue where Rory goes to her dream school, and then she's there, and the whole point of storytelling is like to make things go wrong for the main character so that they have to,
Right.
struggle to fix it. So then it's like, oh, and then Rory, not to spoil it, but it's like she just drops out of college and then she's like, oh, I don't know what to do with my life anymore, and now I'm an adult, and then she cheats on her boyfriend, and then they just like, it just ruins.
Yeah.
It just gets bad. So yeah, season 4, even less, 1.6 million views in 2010. This season is the worst.
Bad.
Season 4 is like the worst season, arguably. Not even arguably, it's fact. Fact. Season 4 is the worst. Season 5, 2011, it's like a little over 1 million views. It's fine. They sort of bring back the original flair of it, but it's like Dan has this arc where he like goes to Italy, and it just doesn't make any sense.
Could never be what it once was.
Yeah, obviously. There's no going back. And then season 6 was filmed and premiered entirely in 2012. They did not waste any money on season 6. It had less views. It had less episodes that were, contracted. They like brought everyone from all of the seasons back to do a cameo.
Probably because they were like, let's try to salvage it. And but it was too late.
It got 0.9 million views on average. That's literally almost 3 times less than the first season.
Yeah.
So it had really gone downhill. It's a bad season. And after it ended, the cast started doing interviews to talk about how much they hated it. And they were like, the ending didn't make any sense. It was stupid. All of these plot holes. I hated working with the director. Like I hated working,
Yikes.
And none of them were friends anymore by the end of it. All of the actors, they were all like, we don't even like each other anymore.
That's always sad. I
Yeah.
love to watch a show where you can tell that they are all like fucking buds. That's what I love about White Collar. Like you can so tell that they're all friends.
Yeah.
And they still hang out in real life. They like are always together.
Yeah, I think it's like something about maybe performing something that's like so stupid
Fucking
crazy and like rude, because they're always saying like, I mean, I don't know, no
awful
offense,
things to each
but
other.
yeah, they're saying like, they're always like, you whore, and like they just like say a bunch of shit. It's just like horrifying. So. And Blake Lively did an interview where she was like, there's just a lot of pressure to like do good. They would be like, this better be a good take. Like you better act this well. And there's like a lot of pressure to do that. So it was just like a toxic environment, I suppose. But I will say Gossip Girl is one of my favorite TV shows, and that just stands with me. So that is my presentation on Gossip Girl. I hope it was interesting. So yeah. Easy as pie. We're back.
I loved that. Thank you for telling me about it.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
You're welcome. Guess what? We are back, which means we are going to be posting again.
Yeah, follow us and stay updated for when we post.
Yeah, everything is in our link tree, linktr.ee/you're kidding. That's got our Twitter at You're Kidding Podcast, our TikTok at You're Kidding Podcast, and our Instagram at You're Kidding Pod.
Mm-hmm. And we love you.
We
and
love you.
I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot. Oh, and if you're watching on YouTube, it's all of it's in the description.
Oh yeah, of course.
Subscribe
And
like and
check out our
share.
Patreon. We're gonna watch another Robert Pattinson movie. We're gonna have a new review up.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
So, you're kidding.
You're kidding. Yeah, you're kidding. XOXO, you're kidding.
It's like, it goes, who am I? That's a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO, Gossip Girl.
You're kidding.
You're kidding.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. I practiced.